When I think of a farm, I think of a bunch of fresh plants and rolling fields. But the reality of so many farms around the world is changing to dry, cracked, and unusable wastelands. By 2050, 90% of the world's soil will be unusable because Earth's soil is being eroded 20 times as fast as it can regenerate. We decided to focus our project specifically on wind erosion, which strips the ground of fertile soil, causing air and water pollution. This takes years to replenish naturally. And the issue is that fertile topsoil is crucial for 97% of the world's food supply. Losing topsoil makes it hard for land to support agriculture and increases the resources required to farm on it. A lot of the current solutions, like cover crops and no-till farming, require large behavioral shifts, making them unrealistic. And unfortunately, the countries that are most vulnerable to agricultural instability are also being hit the hardest with erosion. One country that is disproportionately affected by wind erosion is Chad. Chad relies heavily on agriculture and separately also has large sanitation issues. 69% of Chad's population openly defecates, which is a major health concern. We wondered if there was a way to help Chad, which is ranked as the world's 10th poorest country, solve both their problems with one solution. Although at first glance, these two problems may seem unrelated, where others saw two linear crises, we saw one untapped circular system, creating artificial soil from human waste. Every month, we would replace a provided portable toilet, collecting the waste and bringing it to a central composter. The temperature and moisture content of the waste is monitored, and after 4 months, the contents of the bins are moved into windrows where they remain for at least another 4 months. This is where the remaining organic matter is broken down and harmful pathogens are killed. Also during this stage, subsoil is added for more minerals, and to mask the smell and add biomass volume, we're going to use byproducts from sesame and peanut production, which are two crops Chad is known globally for. During the process of producing sesame seed oil, a carbon-rich sesame cake is produced, which is the perfect addition for a healthy compost. Since these both make up a large portion of the crop and are currently discarded, repurposing them further adds to the circularity of our soil. Finally, because of the high organic matter content of our soil, it has extremely good water retention, leading to higher yields with less water needed, which is an important factor in a drought-stricken country. Similarly produced soil has shown great results in many other countries, like Ghana, Japan, and Haiti. People in Japan even used to refer to their excreta as night soil. Farmers in Chad currently use cow manure as fertilizers and will likely be accepting of this alternative fertilizer and require little instruction for implementation. Our implementation plan is inspired by a company called Soil Haiti, which has been successful since 2006. Taking this organization's proven approach, we would provide and replace portable toilets and bring waste to various central locations around the country for treatment. After turning the waste into fertilizer, it's distributed on the trips where waste collection is happening. We plan to pilot in northern Chad, as this is where the soil erosion problem is the worst. In terms of funding, we believe the Resilient Food Systems Program, among others, which have related programs with tons of funding in nearby countries, would likely help fund and work with us on this project. To draw further funding, we would track performance indicators such as rates of infectious disease transmitted by feces as they decline in the area, as well as farmers' increase yields and thereby profits with NewField soil. After the initial funding, we hope farmers can sustain it themselves as they keep buying and selling soil. According to the World Bank, around 80% of Chad's population is employed in agriculture. If they don't have soil to farm with, a huge percent of the population becomes unemployed. Our program allows for many new job opportunities to help with the displacement and reduce the unemployment rate. In the future, we could scale to other countries in sub-Saharan Africa, South America, and Southeast Asia. Varsha and I are two ambitious teens from Toronto and the California Bay Area. We first met through an extracurricular program and instantly bonded over our shared passion for tackling difficult humanitarian and environmental issues. While I have more of a science background, Varsha is very knowledgeable in technology, so our skills align well. We also feel like as a typically underrepresented group in STEM, we bring fresh perspectives that are vital to solving tough problems. We really hope we can make a difference with wind erosion and open defecation and get our world agriculturally thriving again.